Hey everyone, PTL here. I am doing a remodel of our main bathroom. See, the tile is the old 1960s, 70s with the pink tile. There was pink floor. Actually, I pulled this wallpaper off, most of it. You can see it's a flowery silver with some pink flowers, white. But behind that was pink walls. So I've already started ripping out some of the old sheetrock on the top. There's 2 layers of it, very old stuff when they were transitioning to sheetrock from plaster. The tile is actually, you probably can't see it, there's metal framing against the joist back here with some mortar mix on that metal, and then the tiles on top of that. So I'm going to be cutting all that out. I already got the toilet. I just took the toilet out over here. I'm in the process of disconnecting the sink. I got the plumbing disconnected under here. And I am going to pull this cabinet out. I've got to break the seal along the edge of the tile there. Pull this sink out. Going to replace all that. And then start cutting out all the tile, cutting out the floor. I'm going to break up the old tub and redo the whole thing, going down to the studs. Even going to take the sheetrock off the ceiling. All right, everybody, I'll let you see as I make progress. All right, everybody, I'm making good progress after a couple days. I got the sheetrock off of most of the top part of the bathroom. Ooh, it's still dusty in here. You can see I've started the tile. The tile is tough. You got this metal backing here against the studs with about 1 inch of mortar mix, and then the tile laid over that. But I got the sheetrock off the top, a lot of the tile off, especially on the wall over here. Still got the ceiling, the remaining tile on this side, the sheetrock along the edges, a little bit of sheetrock on that wall, and all the tile on that wall, and then the floor. But we're getting ready to go on a trip, so gonna put it on hold, cleaning up. I've been bringing a little bit at a time to the dump. Eventually I'll have to take a sledgehammer to the tub and get that out. But making progress, praise the Lord. And I'm getting ready to make a dump run. Got some of the tile and slabs that I cut out with a grinder. This bag is full of sheetrock, mortar mix, tile, and a little bit of trim wood that I pulled off around closets in the bathroom. Those buckets are full of sheetrock and mortar mix. So I've been doing, this will be my 3rd trip to the dump, do a little at a time. They have limits on how much you can bring in one shot. So as I do a section of the bathroom, I load up the truck and bring it over. All right, everyone. Making a little more progress in the bathroom project. Again, this is a month's project, not a days or weeks, because I'm doing just a little at a time. I'm actually in the attic now. I poked some holes up. I'll show you the attic. Pulled the insulation out. But I've got most of the wall stripped in here. Still got the floor to go. But I got around the shower. Still have a little bit around the pipes there. The back wall has to be finished. And around the pipes here and the main vent pipe over here. I've got to get all that out of there. But I'll show you the attic. So right now I'm working on pulling out the ceiling. So here's the area above the bathroom. You can see I pulled the insulation. There's piles of insulation around me. There were 2 layers. This old stuff is at the very bottom. It's very thin. And then there was some more modern thick stuff. But I'll probably put the thick stuff back in. That old stuff I'm going to throw out. But from the opening here down into the bathroom, I got to pull the sheetrock out from there, those 2 full rows, and then a couple partial rows over by that vent pipe there. And I'm going to do that now. I poked some holes in the sheetrock from the bathroom, so I'll follow those holes and cut along the joists, and then hopefully I can just pop that sheetrock right out in big chunks. Getting there. All right, so here's my mess from tearing the ceiling out. I put a tarp up in the attic so you can see bathroom ceiling's gone. today's work, along with the edge of the top, it's all out. Sue thinks I'm talking to her. So the last thing to do is get that back wall out, and then the areas at the bottom and around the water pipes and the drains. So you got a little bit there, the very base down there, and the floor. I'm going to clean this mess up tomorrow and then start working on that back wall. And I got a little bit there around that, and I also have to get the tub out. My understanding is if I just take a sledgehammer to the tub, it should fall apart. So once I get it disconnected from the pipes, I'll give it a try. All right, making progress. Praise the Lord. All right, everybody. I am making progress. You can see this back wall is almost done. Here's all the stuff in the tub and on the floor from what I've been pulling off. The back wall mainly. Right now I'm just chiseling around the water pipe. Got to go careful so I don't break the pipes. I got to get that little space around those pipes, around that pipe. And around there I got to get, and then I'll break up the tub. It's dusty in here. Real dusty. See, this tile, the tile on the wall has a layer of mortar. There's a layer of mortar behind that, and then this metal backing that it was put on. So it's tough. And again, around the pipes, I have to be careful. So I'm taking a little at a time here before I was using a grinder. Using this grinder and a sawzall. I'm cutting through all that stuff. I'm almost done. Ceiling's done. Still got the floor. Hey everyone. Bathroom project's making progress. As you can see down here, the tub is no longer here. I used my sledgehammer. And that one and a small one is in here somewhere. But broke it into pieces. Took it to the dump. Got all the debris from the walls and the ceiling to the dump, and now you can see here I'm working on the tile floor. There's about an inch of mortar mix under the tile, and then there's this metal under there, so I'm breaking it off of the metal to start. Just taking a crowbar and my hammer and breaking a little at a time. Alright, phase one of my bathroom project is done. Got the tub and the floor completely out. All the debris is to the dump and gone. The only thing left is this transition board between the bathroom and the hallway, which I'm going to take out. Not sure how I'm going to do that yet. I want to try to save the trim for the doorway, use the existing door, but if I have to pull that out, I will, but it's over that piece of trim, so I got to figure out how to cut that out. But the floor is done. All right, praise the Lord.